This is the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back. Thanks very much for joining us. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. We're about to hook up with comedian Alli Breen. I think in New York City. We'll find out that in just a second.
New York City.
Let's see. That's Ace. That's Chick McGee. Josh is over there. The ladies in the room would include the lovely Jessica Alsman, the lovely Christy Lee.
Hi, everybody.
We could do a little quick Mod Squad thing here.
Sure. One blonde, one black, one
Ace.
I'm Pete.
You're not.
No,
Pete.
you're not Pete.
You're Lincoln.
You're Lincoln Hayes, and then wait a minute.
Josh would have to be Pete.
Yeah. One white, one black, one blonde. Wasn't that the show?
Why can't I be? Pete didn't have a beard. Or could I be? What's the chief inspector? What was he? Sergeant, captain.
Sherlock Holmes.
He was a captain.
Captain.
There's Alli.
The captain
right
on Mod Squad.
Who was that? Oh, is that
hell
Alli
with that.
giggling?
Keep her waiting. Who's the captain on Mod Squad?
I don't remember. Alli, are you in New York today?
Yeah, I'm in New York.
Okay. Well, we are ready to rock here with the latest in the world of romance. I just saw this. Did you see this?
Captain Greer.
Yes.
Andrew Dice Clay and Roseanne Barr are going to go on a stand-up tour.
Oh, yeah,
No
the
way.
Mr. and
Wow.
Mrs. America tour.
Are you serious?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's not a joke.
I'll tell you what.
Hard pass.
No, I'll tell you what. Andrew Dice Clay's acting chops.
Well, on A Star is Born, he was amazing.
So I'm sure that will translate to a stand. What's wrong with you?
I think he's a very funny.
Hickory dickory dock, and people will lose their minds.
Well, it's
Oh, my God.
nostalgia for that. That was a great era. What, mid '80s?
I don't know why you just can't be honest.
No, I love it.
Instead of being, oh my God,
This tour
Andrew
makes
Dice
sense. It's a
Clay.
backlash against all the,
It's amazing.
some would
Yeah,
consider
that's definitely
overly
what it
politically
is.
correctness. And
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I just read about it. Sounds interesting.
There's an audience.
They'll be welcomed by nationwide protests.
Did you see?
It's funny, all that old stuff that Andrew Dice Clay hasn't come back to haunt him. Most guys have a big problem with what they've said in the past, but his stuff seems to be fine
Well, I
with
think
people.
it's sort of tongue in cheek.
Definitely.
This is a punchline. Oh!
Can you say tongue in cheek anymore? Is it?
Tongue
Yeah,
in
of
cheek?
course you
Yeah, I
can.
can say that.
Okay, it just depends which cheek it is.
Oh, it's the cheek on your face.
Yeah.
Even if it's a butt cheek.
No, then it would be.
Why would you put your tongue in a butt? How did you put it
Well,
in?
that's our second letter.
When you're in the throes of passion, Christy.
I'm
Salads are
sorry.
very healthy. Greens.
Now, Alli Breen is a comedian, and she's also a.
You know who's going to be next going across America selling tickets?
No, who?
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly. Now, coming soon to
Wait
Twitter,
and
you'll
see.
get to read all my thoughts and opinions on just about everything.
There was
It should
something-
be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do.
Would you think? Would people go?
That's
see OJ?
crazy.
Absolutely.
Of course they would. Would it-
Absolutely. He'll
would he-
get hit on. Oh, yes.
Would he just tell stories?
I'm
What would-
sure. Yep. I bet they're writing it right now.
There was a show on last night while I was having dinner in a restaurant. You know how the TV's on? It was called A Killing Affair. I don't know what station it was on, but it was the O.J. Simpson story, and it was so hard to watch. He and Nicole at their wedding, and I'm like, oh, this is,
Cut the
Yikes.
cutting of the cake.
so horrible.
Wrist motion. He slices the. Sorry, Alli. Let's get to our first letter, shall we?
Sure. Dear Alli, me and my boyfriend have been together for 10 years since college. It's an amazing relationship and I want to get married. He's worried that we haven't experienced enough and he wants to have an open relationship for a year before deciding about marriage. Yeah.
Right.
It's breaking my heart that he wants this, but the other option would be to break up for a year and then I feel like I might lose him. What should I do?
Well, the open relationship has been known always to
Yeah, help
work
a
and
relationship.
help.
Sure,
Right.
yeah.
Both people realize, yeah.
Boy, oh boy, this guy. Yeah, he wants to play he wants to sow some oats.
Mm-hmm.
How does she not just go on? That's fine. Cool.
Why didn't she
She
sow
loves
her
him,
oats?
man. Why she
Peace.
doesn't want to do that.
Every girl probably thinks like, oh, I'll let him go out there and he'll see how horrible everyone is and he'll come running back. Maybe that's what she's thinking.
Or maybe
Which
she's thinking he'll find somebody better and he won't come back is what she's worried about.
And so she needs to hang on as much as she can.
Yes.
I think
This is awful.
There's always something better. I think.
You know what?
He's not gonna change his attitude.
No, I would almost say break up with him because
Send him to Vegas for the weekend.
there are guys out there that wouldn't put you through this.
No.
No, I'm in like the
Right.
same scenario as this girl, except I'm not, whatever. If Donnie told me he wanted to go out and get some extra tang real quick for
Oh,
a
boy.
year, I'd
There we
like,
go.
That's fine. And I would change the locks. And then I would go out and do my thing.
That's
Everything's
right.
great the first few months. Like,
Yeah.
Good for the goose is good for the gander.
That's right.
yeah.
Man, that's tough.
She's not going to get him to change his attitude, so.
I don't think so either.
That's the one thing that would make him change, though. Jess is right. If she went out and all of a sudden started
absolutely.
dating,
Maybe
he might
not.
be like,
It's not going to
"Ugh."
make him change.
Maybe not.
There's only one way to do that, and that's he's going to go do what he wants to do.
Right. So
Yeah,
you either have,
exactly. This is
Right.
the guy who will cheat on you.
Yeah, he's either
he
gonna-
will
yeah.
always wonder.
So you
Right.
need to either let it go and let him go and see what happens, or you're
not
just
done.
you're gonna be cheated on, man.
You're not done
and he's
till-
not gonna marry you.
until you're done. When
Yeah.
you're done, you're done.
Yeah.
But he's not done yet.
I'd say go for it.
After he
And
runs
if I'm
off,
back, and if I'm still here in a year, you'll be lucky.
after he runs off,
Yeah.
try to win a very big lottery, and then
Oh, yeah.
he'll come running back.
Write him, and he could join me at the monastery. How's that?
Next,
Dear Allie, I've been online dating with zero luck. The first guy I ever talked to online was great, but after a few weeks, he told me he was married. Now, after dealing with absolute idiots, that guy's looking pretty good. Should I take a chance on him? He's obviously not happily married.
No.
The other choices seem to be stay alone or suffer fools.
No. Just keep,
no. You just keep
stay out there.
trying.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
date a married guy. No.
keep on swiping. Is that the?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would go to a more
New
reputable.
romance. Yeah.
Try a different dating site. There are so many to choose from now. I would try different. Although you find that most of guys are on all of them.
Don't
to
they have them for
farmers.com,
every
whatever it is.
profession? What is it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, farmers.com. Farmers only.
Yeah.
Isn't there like what?
Great jingle.
Isn't there like what fish in the lake or something? What is it?
No, plenty of fish.
Okay, plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Plenty
Isn't
o'
it a
fish.
plenty o fish like McDonald's
Oh,
fish
plenty-
sandwich?
Plenty of fish.
Oh, it's not like filet o fish.
Oh, Ace has something. Oh, God.
J-date.
What do you got, Ace?
No, he said of. He said of.
Plenty of.
Oh.
Plenty of fish.
Ace won't. He's too embarrassed to it, but he used to be on Plenty of Fish. I know that.
No, nothing wrong with that.
You're like a barracuda.
That's
Just
right.
stay patient. Don't settle for the married man.
Don't do the married guy. Nothing but trouble there.
Yeah.
There's nothing but
Yeah.
trouble down that road.
Christy knows from a lot of experience. She's
That's
dated
right.
mostly married men.
Unless she's really hot.
God, no.
Then
Now, Alli,
Also, if you meet a married man on an online dating site, it's not just you he's meeting.
That's exactly right.
Right.
He's only there to get laid, my friend.
Yeah.
now, Alli,
What
are
were you going to say, Tom?
Are you still single?
Yeah. And the last date I went on, so I got sick. I apparently had mono from the last guy that I made out. I have a 7th grade kissing disease.
Yeah, it is the kissing disease.
From my last date. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, we went to a nice restaurant, and I remember he blew his nose into a cloth napkin. Yeah. Which was already disgusting.
did he also have his shoes off at the table? Gee.
Number one red flag.
Did he even see if it would stick to the ceiling?
What a monster.
Winner, chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
exactly.
No.
There were some signs. He said he had allergies, but apparently,
Yeah, he's allergic to mono.
He's allergic to manners.
yeah, how gross is that? Ugh. So, yeah, so I've gone on a date here and there. I have someone coming to my show tonight, which should be fun. But
Okay.
otherwise, yeah, I'm single.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Do you still have the mono?
No, it's gone, but my voice just won't come back completely. But it took like 2.5 weeks, and it finally went away.
Yeah, it lasts
Now,
a while.
have you ever been on
Yeah.
Plenty o Fish?
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of Fish?
No, I never did Plenty of Fish.
Because a friend of mine was on that one and turned out to be a hooker. So technically it was a pay lake. It's a fishing joke.
Fishing joke. yeah.
Anybody ever go to a pay lake? Okay.
Of course I did as a kid. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Sorry. Okay, Alli, what
The big one was OK Cupid for a while before
yeah.
Tinder came and kind of knocked them all out. So I was on OK Cupid for a bit.
What's the new one? Not Bumble, but there's another one that's
Bunghole?
Coffee meets bagel.
Coffee Meets Bagels out there.
Bunghole's pretty popular.
You know what? At least
surprised.
you're just cutting straight
God.
to it, man.
Yeah, at
you're
least-
just going right for it.
No, the new hot one
You got to admire that.
is Zoosk.
What? How do you spell it?
Zoosk. Zoosk.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That's supposed to
Why
be the
is
hot
that one good?
I don't know. I just read a bunch of stupid stuff that shows up on my Facebook page. Zoosk.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. We'll recommend Zeus to that guy, girl
There you go.
who's trying to
Try that.
get with
That
the married
sounds like
guy.
that sounds like it's if you want to have sex with animals.
Sure.
Oh,
Zoo,
Or with
word
someone
zoo
who's
is
very
in it,
loose.
Or maybe someone that's a
That's
Greek
horrible.
god, like Zeus.
yeah.
Yeah.
but it's
No, it's
ZOO.
ZOOS.
Well, I don't read, so.
Okay.
You don't read?
Well, I didn't read that. I don't know how you spelled it. I've never heard of Zeus.
Okay, let's move on. What have we got?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend is Greek and uncircumcised. It freaked me out at first.
Dump him.
It freaked me out at first, but now I'm totally used to it.
Dump City, population
Wait a
him.
second.
Dump that hooded freak.
I hope that the
my
Greek
God.
is the Greek component of this about
Here
to,
we go.
about to enter into
Here we
things
go.
because there's a it lacks that flange
Lord.
that makes that first.
Man, it'd be like
You can't get much purchase.
Yeah,
trying to stuff an Argyle
sorry.
sweater into a.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure where this is going.
Come on,
Probably
Allie.
shouldn't
Don't
go
listen to these juveniles.
It freaked me out at first, but now I'm totally used to it. We're getting serious and we're talking about having kids, and he doesn't want to circumcise them. I 100% think that's weird. How can I convince him?
Tell him
Took a
that's
weird
fine.
twist.
There's something that's
there. I
fine.
say you cut him loose.
we just have to name the first kid Cheesy. That's all.
Pray for a girl? I don't
This
know.
is our daughter Schmeg.
And Ma.
That's a very odd tradition, the whole circumcision thing. So
What?
it's a really unusual.
There are
Thank
some that
God
consider it
for
very
it.
barbaric, but
If you would have a son, would you?
I did. I have 3 sons. Yeah, and
You
they,
circumcised them all.
well, I didn't personally do it. I
What about?
went out to
That
lunch.
wasn't a
Came
question,
went out
you
to lunch.
difficult
Lunch
prick.
came back, and I said, "Hey,
But if you had one today, would you?
I don't know.
Or would that be a vote?
I don't know.
maybe just tell him, hey, look, I barely slept with you the first time after I saw that thing.
Right.
So maybe don't put,
And refer to it as that thing.
yeah.
That's
Give me
what
that.
helps.
Give me that. Give me.
The more he thinks of it as a monster, the happier he'll be in his own mind. I think, but he's has to be described in such graphic terms.
I know it's barbaric, but I say do it. I don't know.
For aesthetically, you prefer that.
Yeah, I think most people do.
Well, don't
It's
say-
like she
I mean,
said.
you don't want to imply that of the hundreds I've seen.
Yes, I'm not implying that. But I did date one Greek guy for a long time, and it is freaky at first, and then you do get used to it.
You
but
mean,
if
again,
you
we're
can
done.
avoid it.
Okay, let's get to our next letter,
It's a
please.
lot of skin.
I don't
man.
think we helped any.
No, definitely.
That's too
didn't
much
help.
skin. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Dear Allie, my girlfriend has become very close to my family. And the last time we got into a fight, she called my mom.
Oh, whoa.
It involved me coming home late and then also not doing enough romantic things for her.
Yes.
The last thing I need is my mom hearing about my sex life, and even worse is talking to me about it. They don't see anything wrong with this, but I think it's crazy. Am I wrong?
I wish this were the circumcision letter because then she could go, we went to the house and my mom was serving calamari. And she goes, does this remind you of a bris?
Man,
I think that's really weird.
Well, how long have
that's
they
a
been dating?
bold
Though? How
move.
long have they been dating? Does it say?
No, it just says my girlfriend's become very close to my family.
I mean, that's
Man,
I would
that's a tough
never
one.
do something
That-
like
but
that.
that's a
Nice
tough
that she
one.
can call her and talk to her, but maybe she shouldn't step over the line and talk about too many things, like
Yeah, but-
sex life.
or
if she's asking
if
for advice.
her mom is still with us, go ahead and give her a call every time you want
Oh,
to tattle on her for something.
That's right. Hey, your daughter's a real handful.
Yeah.
battle of the moms.
You know what your daughter doesn't do to me anymore?
Oh,
Oh,
That kind of thing.
Waste a lot of money on those braces.
Yeah, tell her that.
Yeah.
Okay. Allie, are you working this weekend? You said you're working tonight.
yeah, I'm doing a benefit for the Russell Ferber Foundation tonight. And then I'm at the comic strip on the Upper East Side all weekend.
All right. Well,
Cool.
thank you, Allie. Oh, if you want to get a hold of Allie, how do they do it, Allie?
All forms of social media, it's at Alli Breen.
And it's ALLIBREEN. And
Exactly.
I hope your voice comes around.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Me too.
Sorry about the mono.
Ugh, it's all right. I'm done with it.
Of course, I think if you had to have a list of diseases you got from a date online, mono
That's the best one to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Many that are worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to go that. We're not going to go that route.
Worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Zika.
Zika's bad. You don't want
bad,
that.
SARS.
Sure.
Bubonic plague.
Sure.
Yep.
Plague.
All awful.
Bad news.
Any of the plague. You don't want any of the plague.
Yeah, they're all
bubonic
terrible.
or not.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Thank
Any
you very
pox is probably worse.
Lord.
Chicken.
Yeah, monkey.
Chicken, small.
Like your eye. You don't want it.
You don't want conjunctivitis.
Sure.
Yeah.
Conjunctivitis. That really sounds
What's
like
the
disgusting.
functionitis?
Well, Alli, thanks so much. We'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good. Bye, guys.
Bye, Alli.
Smell you later.
What was that?
Oh, is that rude?
Yeah.
It wasn't really nice.
It applied.
The reason I thought it was funny is because it just was completely inappropriate. It doesn't make any sense to say it at that point. Mm-hmm. But you guys ruined it by questioning it instead of just laughing.
You mean the
Be shocked by it.
The chorus of non-laughs?
The deafening silence.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been real bad today.
Up next.
I heard you were on fire earlier.
Now, let's get back to the action. This is the Bob and Tom Show. There's Chick, that's Josh, I'm Tom, that's Ace over there, and then I look over that way and I see the two ladies, Jessica Alsman and Christy Lee.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Looking good.
Navy Federal Credit Union news desk where my money is happy.
I love that happy money. Chick McGee has happy dogs because he's at the NutriChomps sports desk.
Good babies.
Within the confines of the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Make your dog love you more. Get him some NutriChomps. They're safe and they're good. Now, we've covered a lot of ground today. We
have one story we haven't gotten to.
What's that?
Scientists in Europe said they have successfully transferred a test tube rhino embryo, marking a step toward saving a nearly extinct species. The procedure was performed last month on a southern white rhino at Poland's Chorzów Zoo.
I'll tell you what, it's tough getting that horn in the test tube. Sorry.
It does remain to be seen.
How did they get
whether the embryo will result in a pregnancy, but we all have our fingers crossed. This is a very important project.
How do you get rhino semen, may I ask?
Oh, I love this joke.
I don't know.
Well,
I can tell you.
You have to buy him dinner first, and then...
The event, part of a program called BioRescue with an international team trying to use in vitro fertilization to save the northern white rhinos, of which only 2 are left. BioRescue is waiting for permission from the Kenyan government to harvest eggs from the last 2 surviving females so they can be implanted in a southern white rhino surrogate mother. The last male northern white rhino, named Sudan, died in March of 2018. Well, where are they getting the sperm?
They must have frozen it. That's my whole point. They must have.
I would think some sort of manual stimulation.
Would it be some kind of rhino? I mean, harvesting it from a rhino, wouldn't that be pretty tricky?
Possibly.
Well, I'm sure.
Got to get them drunk.
Yeah.
Showing rhino porn.
That's hard to find.
Sadly.
I bet you're not going to find that on Pornhub.
I don't know.
Rhino porn.
Sadly, with the internet.
As rhinos.
With the internet these days, it's probably out there somewhere.
Maybe that's slang for something, though. We don't even know, right?
Rhino porn?
Yeah.
But if there aren't any of these rhinos left, it means that
some naked
nature
guy
has
with
selected them to not be part of the world
giant
anymore.
I mean, wouldn't they, by definition, be reproducing all the time because they were so horny?
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
What is your problem, Arnold?
You know I don't believe that.
Wow.
Although the fact
How long did that take me?
Chick found 2 rhinos doing what rhinos do.
Yeah, but those aren't the white rhinos that they're discussing.
Well, I think they might be.
I can tell you right now they're not because they're gray.
Yeah, but white rhinos aren't white.
They're very white.
They're gray.
Not necessarily.
They're white tip.
They're all extremely white.
They have white paws. They look like Bernie's mountain dogs. Very cute. Well, that's nice. That's important.
When this thing starts moving, you really don't want to.
Oh, God.
It's a video.
You really don't want to look
boy, really having at it.
You really don't want to look away.
Wow.
You notice it's doggy style for the rhinos.
It's rhino style.
Do they? You think they know dogs exist?
What a strange question.
Probably not.
You know, they don't put rhino linings on pickup trucks over there for just that reason. you don't want your F-150 all of a sudden being humped by a giant rhino.
Oh, boy, there's nothing more clumsy than a caress of male rhino. Yes. Wow.
Yeah. So, good luck to him. Maybe they could do that to the panda. Do they do that to the pandas? Do they do the artificial insemination with the panda?
No, they try to. They can't, right? They
have not done well with that, have they?
Pandas are about 90% dumb, right? I mean, they can't.
Don't they? Isn't the
baby's really tiny?
Isn't the period in which the female panda, is interested?
Open.
Isn't it for
very small
day or two?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's
very difficult.
Be rough on the guy pandas. Probably just gave up. Hey, look, Phil. I don't know what to tell you, but it looks like it's me and you. The girls are over there playing cards again. What do you say we go?
Sure, they admit a smell that would attract a male.
Sure, probably
a very small window.
Time now to review some of the most important things that have happened.
Okay. Time now for things you learned on today's Bob and Tom show.
Chick put together
I learned Josh is on fire. I learned that.
Put a grill together for Josh.
I sure did. Had a great time.
Or as some call it, an outdoor stove.
Drunk as a monkey.
Not an outdoor stove.
I put a screw in and did a shot. Put a screw in, did a shot.
It got sloppy.
Apparently breakdancing is going to be in the Olympics in 2024.
But it's not going to be called breakdancing.
What's it going to be called again?
Breaking.
Oh.
Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That's right.
I mean,
they were ahead of their time.
I know that it takes a lot of athleticism, but is it a sport? I mean, at what point?
Well, I think this would
chess
judges much like figure
violin
skating.
Playing going to
be it'll be judged like figure skating.
Or the floor routine for gymnastics.
It's not,
there you go. Yeah,
it's not sports though. I know, and I'm not. I know it's very difficult to do well, but it really isn't a sport. I don't know.
Well, what defines a sport?
That's the thing. That's the age-old question, isn't it? When it comes
you could put judging on anything.
Yes.
They could today's show. There could be, awards given.
Boy, I'd hate to see the scores.
We wouldn't get
most
any.
silence after an attempted joke.
I might win the gold in that.
Not what?
Most silence after an attempted joke? Yeah.
We had a news story. Why was Popeye? Oh, because there was a thing about spinach.
Yeah, so there's some type of substance in
spinach that actually is like it's almost like
steroids, they say.
And I thought Popeye was a crappy cartoon. Never liked it. If it was the only thing on, I might watch it. It was usually the kind I'm going to get up and go outside. Popeye's on. Don't Popeye! And Crazy Cat. That was the one.
Crazy Cat.
How crazy was Crazy Cat?
Crazy Cat was insane.
Threw bricks, just not good.
He threw bricks.
I'll kill you! Jesus, Crazy Cat.
It was awful.
What was that? Yeah, the backbone. He was crazy. John.
Olive Garden has a new pasta made of
hard pass
zucchini.
Zucchini. It's supposed to be pretty good and low calorie, but
yep.
I found out from Chick and Josh they get the tour when they go to
the tour.
You have to have the tour.
Taking the tour.
The tour of Italy.
You finish it and then you scream. Let's do it again.
I don't want this to be mean, but has a mafia guy ever been hit at an Olive Garden?
Man, I doubt it. I sure.
You mean killed?
Yeah, like
probably.
I think somebody's been killed by suggesting to a mafia guy they go eat at the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I enjoy it myself.
Oh, I do too. But
nice breadsticks.
I'm sure most.
Now I want to
discerning.
Donnie Baker had a three-way with Siamese twins.
Liar.
Conjoined, he means.
Well, he called them Siamese twins. I'm just using the phrase that he used. He said they had 2 of everything, which is disturbing. And he said except they had 4 when it came to arms and legs.
Yeah.
And, quote, that's where it got weird. Let's see. I love fudgesicles. That came out today.
Okay. Welcome to the Advanced Age Blithering Idiot Show.
Can you give us one of the music quiz drum beats?
I love fudgesicles.
This was our quiz today. Go ahead.
I can't get to it, man.
Okay.
It's way over here. How's this?
Very good, Jessica.
Thank you.
One more time. Which one was that? Is that Forever Man? Oh, no, that's Toto. Okay, very good.
That's Forever Man.
Alli Breen got mono. That's a good song. Alli Breen got mono on her last date.
By making out with a bum.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Turned
on by dirty guys.
Plenty of fish. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Plenty of fish.